joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Charlotte, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course the Toronto Raptors, a game back.
Well, for the Raptors, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
The Raptors have been finding diamond-in-the-rough players. Coach Nurse said, quote, more undrafted guys are contributing. The difference between the 25th and the 95th player in the draft is getting thinner. That makes development and your G League team important factors. Guys, Nurse did win a title coaching in the G League, so he should know.
All right, Allie, thank you. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a rule. Does it take long for players to adjust, you think?
You know, B.A., when you have a collection of the best basketball players in the world, I don't think it takes that much time at all. Usually, the preseason is in a period of time for teams and for players to figure out what those new rules are. But by the time they get in season, they have adjusted and figured it out and are able to move forward with the new rule change.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Duncan Robinson is out there with ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And for Toronto, they've got Serge Ibaka. Victor Oladipo is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Now here's DeRozan. For 3, Robinson. They grab their own miss. On offense, here come the Raptors. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Blocked, but they recover it. It's Bridges on the wing. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Ibaka. And it's VanVleet off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Ball, driving inside. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
VanVleet against Robinson. And the basket by VanVleet.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
There's just been so many years of production from Serge Ibaka. He has been a double-digit scorer for almost his entire career, and surprisingly has never made an all-star team. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
3-pointer, VanVleet sends it home from 3-point land. VanVleet's got 5. Ibaka, a player you're surprised never got an all-star invite.
B.A., I'm shocked. He's been on the cusp several times, but never got there. Regardless, he's always been central to a team's success. Hard to replace a guy in your lineup who gives you so much like Ibaka.
And the shot goes in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Basket's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Ball outside from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Back to VanVleet, just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Oladipo outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude you want.
Charlotte trailing. And here's Ball. That one no good.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Steps back. Van Vliet finds Hayward. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer, and he hits the jumper. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Ball passes to Robinson. Charlotte again missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And the Hornets call time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Here's Ball. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. For 3. Offensive rebound. Siakam. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Ibaka. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
But they get it back. Tries to snap the cold streak. Toronto grabs the miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And here's Anunoby. Pass to Hayward. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Oladipo, the pass to Ibaka. Now Van Vliet. There's the drive. Now Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Millsap, he's checked in for Ibaka. Boucher comes in for Hayward. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Here's DeRozan, using his post moves to get the 2 points. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lowry to pass to Van Vliet. But they'll get another chance. Lowry outside to end the run. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. The 3 from Redick. The shot that time not on target. The Raptors shooting just 38% so far in this one. Van Vliet outside. Millsap outside. Fires for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Stolen by Lowry. Van Vliet against DeRozan. Boucher. And Whiteside with a block.
Oh, no. Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 2.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul of the game. Ball with it. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Toronto's ball. Here's Flynn. Pass to Millsap. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. And it's Green off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 2. Lowry outside. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Millsap for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Pass to Flynn. Now here's Lowry. Knocks it down from distance.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Redick. Launches it. And that's a foul. Called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Lowry against Redick. Down low. And that one's good from Millsap on the assist from Lowry. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Flynn. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 2. And Ball gets it to go.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Now here's Lowry. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Millsap can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam shared this with us.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Yeah, versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in his own right.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the floor for Charlotte, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Biyombo in at the center position, filling out the middle.
You know, spacing the floor is so important in today's NBA. So Bridges' three-point ability, it fits right in.
Oladipo with the ball. Siakam covering. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Robinson. Takes the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
And B.A., someone who always looks like he belongs, that is Miles Bridges, a 5-star recruit, freshman of the year at Michigan State. He surprised some people by returning for his sophomore year, but he wanted to desperately win a college championship.
Robinson gets the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boucher up top. Pass to Hayward. Will it go? The Hornets pull it in. And this guy drafted 12th overall in 2018, Grant. Bridges started a little slow for the Hornets, but has he ever come on strong?
Yeah, strong indeed. And he has always relied on power and athleticism. But to succeed in the NBA, you need skill and you need great awareness. Improvement in those areas has led to more valuable minutes for this young man, B.A.
Oladipo, the pass to Ibaka. That one a little long.
He's as surprised as anyone with that. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Here's Bridges. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Wow, look at the confidence from Bridges. Fearlessly shoots through the foul and gets the and one.
Van Vliet's checked in for Lowry. And a change for the Hornets. Green is checked in. Grant, you had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant. Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Ibaka. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Ibaka's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
The three from Redick. Pure from three-point range. And the Hornets lead by 11.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
And now it's looking like it's gonna be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve startup. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Here's Oladipo. No good that time. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. For 3, Oladipo. They get it back. Van Vliet. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And here's Oladipo. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Green in the post. Ibaka on him. Siakam in the post, covered by Boucher. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Boucher.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And there's a lot to admire about how Pascal Siakam attacks defenders. I mean, he's so shifty outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you'd think from looking at his frame.
Millsap, he's checked in for Boucher. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Oladipo against Ball. Charlotte has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Sneaky strength of Siakam. It's one of the reasons why he's such a tough matchup.
He really is a tough matchup. He will put bigger guys on skates out there on the perimeter. Of course, he can still play back to the basket on the block. There's no easy answer for how you match up with Siakam.
Ball with it. Hayward picks him up. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Millsap. Oladipo against Ball. Ibaka for 3. Hits the trifecta. Ibaka's got 7 points for the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Ball against Oladipo. Oladipo with the rebound.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief as they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hayward's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Ball gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ball against Oladipo. Pass to Ibaka. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, the Hornets shooting the rock well at 46%. Ball into the lane. DeRozan outside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Oh, Grant, in 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, B.A., it really was an incredible moment in an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. You know, we were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch, gather, and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. So I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
You guys practice that play?
Never.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
To the inside. And the jam by Ibaka.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Van Vliet. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good. Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Hornets. Biyombo, he's checked in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Ball, pass to Whiteside. And Millsap pulls it down. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Toronto shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got his second bucket on the night.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
They get it back. Here's Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Van Vliet against DeRozan.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
That's good from DeRozan.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Robinson against Lowry. Here he goes. Millsap outside. Van Vliet right side. And that one's good from Millsap on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. 27 seconds left in the second. Now Ball. There's the steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here's Biyombo. Anunoby covering. Ball left side. That'll count. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Hornets opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 5 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
The first half has belonged to DeMar DeRozan. He's taking control, demanding the ball. And if I'm his teammates, I'm going to keep feeding him until he's full.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Gordon Hayward is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Oladipo in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And DeRozan, here we go. That shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. VanVleet outside. Pass to Hayward. With the drive. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, he is all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make the play.
Charlotte is shooting at a respectable 49%. Ball with it. He's got 17. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Anunoby. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Ibaka. Shoots from the baseline. And the jumper is good. Ibaka's got 13 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And it's Ball off the drive. For 3, Robinson. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, playing at Duke, coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% BA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. In my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead, and that's when it clicked for me.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. A difficult situation for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hayward. First one falls for him. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Redick, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he can't hit the second. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Goes up on the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Bridges driving in. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, I love when Bridges charges inside. Dunks like this proves how dangerous he can be.
Here's Oladipo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Ball. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
No problems knocking that one down. Ibaka's got 16 points.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Here's Bridges. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Hayward finds Van Vliet. Going inside. Oladipo outside. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound.
He's been cold and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter.
What's so interesting about Redick is that for years, opponents would target him on the defensive end. But he's really turned that around, and offenses are now taking note.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. He cannot get his shots to drop.
Ball against Van Vliet. Here's Ball. Here's Bridges. Outside for Redick. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Hayward. Redick's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3, Oladipo. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, Redick may have realized, doesn't matter how many points you score if you give it right back.
And B.A., he sounds like a dookie to me. But that's proof that if you work hard, you can defend to a point. You don't have to have great size or be a great athlete, but you must study your opponent and put forth the effort and, of course, communicate with your teammates.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Redick. Oladipo against DeRozan. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Whiteside's got 6.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 12. Five to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. That one goes in. Ball's got 26 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Lowry, the pass to Ibaka. Lowry against Ball. There's the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They get it again. On the wing, DeRozan. No good from outside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Lowry, good.
Did you see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 41% in the third quarter. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Robinson, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Snatched up. Here's Whiteside. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Green against Lowry. With some arc. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10. And for the Hornets, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
It was a quick turnaround between last season and this one. The original suggestions had training camp less than a month after the finals ended. That aroused some concern from the players' union, and the gap was widened, but not by much. Guys, no complaints here. It's time for NBA basketball.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Allie. Robinson can't hit.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Flynn. Robinson defending. The 3 is up. Lowry, no good. And here's Bridges. Give him 8. Ball outside. For 3, Robinson. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lowry outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Bridges right side. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Pass to Flynn. A minute and a half left in the third. And here's Lowry from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Whiteside's. And here's Ball. Into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Flynn. Robinson defending. Really left him alone that time. Anunoby's got 5.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Ball passes to Green. Here's Whiteside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Lowry outside. Driving to the basket. Out to Millsap. Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Hornets making a switch here. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Lowry.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Hornets out in front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got J.J. Redick. Rodney Hood is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Kit Gilchrist in at the 4-man position. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Here's Millsap. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Farrell. Count it. Good. And the league working to clarify certain rules. See, Webb, when you talk about legal guarding position, are defenders given the benefit of the doubt enough when they go up vertically?
Well, this is an offensive man game, you know. The league definitely is giving the advantage to the offensive players, and as a defender, so what? You know, you keep going, but you do play a price as a defender, absorbing the contact. But you know, sacrificing your body, if you ask most defenders, it should be rewarded, not punished.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Redick outside. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Pass to Ibaka. Good on the leaner. Ibaka's got 9 points now in the second half.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Farrell. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The fader. Kid Gilchrist with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And when Kid Gilchrist takes it to the hole, he's money. Just an expert at getting right to the rack.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Flynn. Kid Gilchrist with the rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Flynn. Takes a 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Now here's Hood, tightly guarded. Well, with more players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas, Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
BA, it is time. You know, back in 2005, when they incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have player development staffs. They have more capable of helping players on and off the court as they adjust to becoming professionals in the NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, but I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen for the NBA.
Here's Kent Gilchrist. Here's Farrell. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Bembry. He takes it in. It's tipped. Out left to the wing. Here's Farrell. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Hood. He tries for three. Gets the three to fall. Hood's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they depend on Hood to knock these shots down. He knows he's out there just to do this.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. With each year, Grant, it seems like we see more and more great players coming out of Europe.
And that's so true, B.A. I mean, think about some of these great young stars, Doncic or Jokic and others. I mean, it speaks to how the game has become a global game. The NBA has marketed and sold this game all over the world for years, and now we're seeing the benefit of those efforts. And I'll tell you what, over 25% of the players in the league right now were born outside of the U.S. So it just illustrates the growth of the game, the success of the game, and the elite players from all over the world playing in the NBA today.
Pass to Bazemore. Can they get it? The rebound by Robertson. Well, the Hornets shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Ibaka with a steal. Hayward, he's checked in for Bembry. Connects on the 17-footer. Well, the Hornets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Farrell. Pass to Biyombo.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Robertson. Well, Grant, the issue of load management became a big topic in the past few years. What's your take on the regular rest for a lot of big-time players?
Well, B.A., I'm a big believer in rest and recovery throughout the course of an 82-game season. I mean, it is such a long season. There's so much wear and tear, the travel, the pace of the season, the amount of games. So I'm all for that, although I think sometimes we've gotten a little too far where we err on the side of too much rest and too much load management. So I hope the pendulum swings a little bit back where, yes, we emphasize it and we enforce it, but we don't go too far with it. I feel like it's not great for the game. It's not great for the fans. It's supposed to be hard. The season is not supposed to be easy. And so I'm a big fan of it, but we just have to be careful it doesn't get too far out of control.
Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Bazemore, defended by Hood. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Hood. And he makes a first. And so he hits both. And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Farrell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, the landing zone rule that has been in effect now for a few years. At first, a lot of defenders complained, but closeouts on three-point shooters has certainly affected how the game is called right now, and it seems to have reduced injuries.
Yeah, first of all, anything we can do to reduce injuries is important. Certainly, I know a thing or two about that. But yes, this is so important and so necessary, and I'm so glad that the league and the players now have embraced this. We have to protect shooters, and sometimes that can be considered even a dirty play. So I do like this landing zone rule, and as you said, there have been fewer injuries as a result.
And the potential that Kid Gilchrist has is exciting. A rangy defender who is finding his offense slowly but surely.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Raptors shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Bazemore, defended by Biyombo. That one drops for him. And Charlotte's shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's Farrell. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul of the game. The Raptors shooting just 37% so far in this one. 1:43 left in the game. Millsap, right side. Up and over Biyombo. Yikes, nothing but air on that one.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Outside Hood. The three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Toronto has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Farrell, to the middle. Oh, stolen by Anunoby! Here's Bembry. It's deflected! Back to Anunoby. Goes back up. Over to the wing. Picked it! Here's Farrell. Biyombo, high post. There's the triple. And Bazemore pulls it down. And it's Toronto's ball. From deep. Misses. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.